LG 50 UR91 for 2023. Check the description for dimensions and so on below. Cover plate, pedestal neck, power lead, remote control and instruction book pack, pedestal base, away. That's the TV from the front, the side, nice and slim, and the back. Onto the accessories, back, and a figure 8 mains lead, straight input to the TV, UK mains plug, quick setup guide I'll get close-up of, energy rating, labels and instruction book, cable guide for the back of the TV to keep your cables neat, cable tidy, that's the retention clip for the mains, goes under where the power goes in so you can keep it secure to the TV, AA batteries for the remote, some machine screws for the stand, and magic remote. Power on and off at the top, channel numbers, guide button, audio description and subtitles, volume up and down, channels up and down, mute, home button, voice command button, input button, back, settings or shortcut to the settings, left, right, up, down, cursor arrow, the OK wheel that can scroll up and down or push in for enter, coloured buttons there for different apps and media playback, then quick find Netflix, Prime, Disney Plus, Rakuten, LG and Alexa. Flip it over, pop the back off there, push down and away, AA batteries into the back. Quick setup guide, list of what's included with the TV, unpacking from the box, laying on a large flat surface bigger than the screen, building up that pedestal stand there and attaching it to the TV, where to put those cable retention and cable tidy parts. Connectivity, list of inputs there, what you can connect to them, batteries into the remote, list of relevant dimensions there for the 50 and 55, wall mount info there for the back of the TV, VESA mounts and the relevant fixings. Cover plate for the back of the stand to hide the wires, described as rocky black. Simple plate, but we'll see more of that shortly. This is the pedestal neck, also rocky black. Okay, so not much to see so far apart from through holes for the screws. Looking at it from the back as well, tells you where we need to put the screws, says 5 down there on the 65, 4 on the 43 to 55 and 75 to 86 4 as well. Holes we're referring to are these here, if they show up, down there and there, and obviously it indicates the screw holes there, where to go through. Cool. Heavy metal pedestal base, not the music, described as Essence Graphite. So a nice sort of textured black metal base there, 4 threaded holes and 2 hooks to locate onto the pedestal neck. Underneath, plenty of rubber or silicone pads there to grip on the table so it's not sliding about, and it shouldn't scratch any surfaces either if you move it about. Okay, so the 2 hooks there locate into these holes if they're visible. 2 holes there. And then we've got the threaded parts to screw into. Drop our machine screws into those holes. With PH2, quickly wind those in. go, should be nice and solid. TV now laid on a large flat surface. Just going to zoom down to where the pedestal stand goes. 3 slots there for these 3 tabs to locate into. It drops down. Now see the threaded holes, a bit tricky. 4 more machine screws into those holes. Quickly wind those in. Nice and solid. With the TV now assembled, my example, pop a mains lead in under that hook there just to guide it. There's another clip here to retain the lead. Pop it back in. Cable cover, 2 tabs into slot there and there. Then these little pegs at the top here and here into those rubber bungs there. That keeps it nice and neat. Alternatively, did notice as well, there's those guides down there. Okay, they give you the mains retention clip, but it seems to be located there, not there. So if I put it there, obviously I don't know why I'd want to take my lead down there. I'd probably rather put it there. Well, looking at the connections on the side of the TV, CI card slot reader, USB 1, HDMI's 1, 2 and 3, 2 labelled as enhanced audio return channel, USB 2 there, aerial in, satellite in, and then looking at the connections below, digital optical audio out and LAN or wired internet. Onto the dimensions, nice pedestal base there, get that first, 50 centimetres or 19 3/4 inches, depth 26 centimetres or 10 1/4 inches, height to the bottom of the TV 7.5 centimetres, just under 3 inches, to the top 72 centimetres or 28 3/8 of an inch, width, this is the 50-inch model, 112.5 centimetres or 44 1/4 inches. Total thickness at the thickest parts, quite nice and slim for one of their LCDs, 29.7 millimetres. So I'd say height to the first VESA mount hole from the bottom of the TV, about 310 millimetres. And it is a 200 by 200 mil square VESA mount pattern. M6 bolts, maybe 10, 15, even 20 millimetres possibly go in there. TV now connected with wired internet, aerial and mains.
Press the OK button, wheel, on your remote.
No, this again. Okay, I will switch the voice thing off when it gives me the option in a moment. So, OK wheel, OK.
OK. Language, English.
OK to pair the smart remote. English.
The magic remote is connected successfully.
Next.
Button. Country. United Kingdom. Check.
Next.
Yes. Button. Audio guidance is currently turned on to assist the yes. Button. No.
No. Oh, OK. Right, how to set up TV. Mobile device, if you've got the LG ThinQ app, it will transfer your account details for your LG account to the TV, also Wi-Fi details, and make the setup quicker. I'm going to say TV, this is install. Checking my wired network connection, and down to next. Oh, it's frozen. Select all, more, agree. I've only got aerial connected, TV only. Pop your postcode in for regional programming. Okay, to get the optimal sound from the TV, select whether it is stand or wall mounted. Obviously stand for me. Software update automatic. I'm going to actually turn it off this time so the Magic Remote doesn't start updating when we're doing the TV demos and so on. Next. Program tuning. So mine is antenna. Obviously if you're cable or satellite, select those. Digital only search. Right, back in a minute when that's finished. Okay, tuning is now finished. We're on to region select. My aerial is facing Yorkshire. Wait till it says done, not skip, before moving on. Eventually. There we go. There we go, done. Okay, sign into your LG account. It is required if you to download further apps from the LG store. Install the apps recommended by LG. I'm going to go iPlayer, Prime. Got a quick launch code there from your phone. Scan the QR code now, and YouTube. YouTube turn on via Wi-Fi. It will use more power, and I'll probably turn the TV on first instead of casting my phone to wake the TV up. Okay, so before I adjust anything else, I'm going to just go to store mode. Okay, so I'm going to try the retail demos before I do anything else. All settings. Go to support. Store mode. Across the media player. White that brightness down. Okay, pretty cool. So home mode, or back to home mode I should say, settings. So you do get this quick access menu here, but I'm going to go to all settings. Back to support and home mode. Okay, also what else to swap, or what else to change I should say. Down to energy saving. I'm going to turn that off because it's dimming the screen to save a few pence. Ah, and it's still doing magic remote. Fine, we'll wait. Okay. Okay. In store, I'm turning auto power off. That's if you don't press the remote for a bit, comes up with a message, your TV will be turning off. If you've got kids, I'd suggest setting that to 2 hours. External devices, HDMI settings. I want the CEC on, so it will control your AV amp or soundbar, or your Sky Q box, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever, will interact and control your TV, or your TV can control them, but you need CEC turned on for that. And onto the picture. Oh, I'll set that to standard for the demo. Okay. Sound. Let's have a look. Okay, so automatic volume adjustment should be leveling it for that loud and quiet between TV and adverts, or between different channels. DTV audio setting at home, I have that set to Dolby Digital or Dolby Digital Plus. And where is it? Digital sound output from the TV through your ARC port. So the HDMI passing through to your stereo or soundbar, I set that to pass through. Otherwise you get PCM, which is just stereo, something like that. I want Dolby Digital Full Surround or Dolby Digital Plus, Dolby Atmos. It needs to be set to pass through. Okay, out of there. I'm going to look at live TV quickly, see if we can get anything that's worthy to see the quality. So we're looking at BBC One HD there. I'll turn the sound up.
Rishi Sunak has also said a naval battle fleet will be deployed in the Indo-Pacific.
Just to show versus SD. Let's have a look.
Service report.
Mount Fuji.
So that's in standard definition.
As the Prime Minister descends into Tokyo, Rishi Sunak reckons the UK is like numbers to bandy about. Mr Sunak is claiming there are £18 billion worth of prospective
onto
deals
HD there.
From Japanese firms in the UK. But there is more than one issue putting its head above the parapet here.
Well, this region is going to be increasingly important to our economic prospects at home. If you look at where global growth is
Back
going to
to
come
number
from
one
over
to
the
look
coming
at the
decades.
SD. Standard def.
TNR alliances in the region, particularly with Japan.
And yes, there is a reason the Prime Minister is on an aircraft carrier, a guard of honour from the Japanese Navy, but it is China shaping the diplomatic mood music. Beijing worries many the world more so than here, as it flexes its muscles over nearby Taiwan, an island it claims as its own. And the benefits of the trade pact known as the CPTPP, which the UK has joined with countries around the Pacific like Japan, are likely to be minimal in the short term, while the government's own economic forecast.
Back to SD.
The Sunak's day trip done, bowing out from Tokyo. Next stop, Hiroshima, and tea with the Japanese Prime Minister, complete with the socks of his
Back
host.
to HD.
And hello from a rather soggy Hiroshima, where it has just gone 6 o'clock on Friday morning. So
And
these
again, SD.
months of diplomatic activity in the build-up to them. And then, in a city like this, a moment for profound reflection. The leaders will gather here at the Hiroshima Peace
One last time, HD.
Zone that you can see there, the only surviving structure in this city after the nuclear attack towards the end of the Second World War. The discussion this morning will turn to Ukraine and sanctions on Russia. Yes, there will be
Quick
discussion
look at the guide.
about China too, plus an opportunity for the leaders to begin a conversation about their approach to artificial intelligence.
Slow to load
Going
up.
here, running until Sunday.
Still loading
Chris,
my
thank you very much,
programs.
our political editor Chris Mason there in Hiroshima.
Okay, so we've got this yellow line here telling us the current time. Channel we're on highlighted in yellow or orange actually there. What's our next question time if you're into that? And more down the list. I can go down one by one using the cursor arrows, or I can use a program up and down to page up and down through it as well.
The judge said
So
every parent's worst nightmare. Miller was dressed as a
press the home button. Going to launch a bit of football just as a demo. Okay. Now, credit to Ubisoft for this one is Avatar Frontiers of Pandora next gen game trailer. Credit to Ubisoft again for that one. Back to the home menu. Okay, quick look at the home menu before I leave. So at the top there, quick advert about LG channels. That's the free IPTV. There's a few channels there, I tried them and something to look at. Up current input there, what we've got, and stuff about connecting for a home office and other bits and bobs, sports alert, whatever. Down there, that's the LG channels app, Now TV, Netflix, BBC iPlayer, ITVX, All 4, My5, Prime, Rakuten, Sky Store, Apple TV, cast and mirror your Android devices and Apple devices such as iPads and iPhones, Disney Plus, YouTube, apps, so sign into the LG account there so you can access their app store for more apps, sports alerts, home hub, web browser, connect your Bluetooth mouse and keyboard, do some basic web browsing, media player, Alexa, and you can edit that app list to make it your own, add and remove apps. What's trending now from different sources there, and you can have a quick look at different source content there just by going across to the headers, and it'll give you recommendations below. So all in all, it's not a bad TV. Looks really good on bright stuff, dark stuff. Backlighting's a bit aggressive in places. It's edge lit from the bottom, it appears to be anyway, and I could see it sort of moving around on some of the dark demo content there. Sounds a bit meh as well. Didn't really have any bass. I mean, to me that doesn't matter because I use a separate sound system, but some people use the sound speakers. No bass really that I could hear. Mid-range, average, and high end seemed alright. So that is it for now.